Welcome to Tuesday Night D&D with DM Kalsto.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hello.
Hope everyone is having a wonderful time. We'll pick up where we left off last week. So they'd made it to the town of Bergen, kind of assisted very much so, very specifically under the influence of Dustin, basically ran the majority of the people taking shelter here ragged all day long, cleaning up messes, preparing defenses, everything they could do to possibly be ready for any occurrence that may happen, leading to a pretty early night for most of them. Where we left off, it was about 8 o'clock-ish. Dustin fell asleep somewhere around 6 o'clock. Basically having your day. Lou did a water run. Played with a little bit of magic that he may or may not be happy, depending on his own perspective. But we'll pick up and see how we do that tonight. So we'll pick up right where we left off last time. Misfit, you were peeking into a door and listening into a conversation that only you could hear between a flower and a sleeping individual. Is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of quietly go in, and then I lay down so my head is next to Dustin's head and also the flower.
Okay. You don't need to roll a check, so you just kind of lay down. Roll a Constitution save at disadvantage as you try to fight off the effects of sleep.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, double 20s.
That's
So-
the first time I've seen double 20s on disadvantage.
I will give you a bonus D100 because that is damned
Oh my
impressive.
god.
So right as you're about to fall asleep, roll that D100.
You're shitting me.
Wait, that
You close your eyes, you kind of snuggle in next to Dustin and the flower, and you immediately remember everything. Like all of the memories that kind of were mixed up between all come rushing back to your brain. And you remember like the entirety of your friend being abducted. Like, oh no. And you kind of sit up.
Is Serena still just like in the doorway?
What's the room behind you?
I think so.
This would be like just after you guys got back, wouldn't it?
This was later on, I think.
Okay, if it's later on, then
Yeah, because he went to bed, and then Misfit went up later, and then that's when he had heard this thing going on.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's when the snatcher had happened, and she went up, got Misfit, sent him out with Lou. She was still in the room, and they had just recently gotten back with Bilden, did they not?
That happened after, though. So that's after all that happened. So Misfit was with you guys? Because Misfit was chasing the creature. Misfit came back and then went upstairs to Dustin. So Dustin went to sleep earlier.
Yeah,
Thank you,
what I'm
later.
saying was Serena had stayed behind and was in his room at that point, so...
Yeah, there wouldn't have been anything. So if you were... So you're just in the room?
Yeah, I imagine she probably would have been watching out the window or something.
Okay. So basically what you would have seen, Misfit kind of like pokes his head in, and you don't hear anything. And he just kind of slowly lurks his way over and falls asleep. And then you see him pop up wide awake.
I just kind of settle back down, but just watching Dustin and the flower.
You alright there?
We really did go on a ship, huh?
Yeah.
And I turned into a bug.
Ooh, fair question.
Some fun.
Did Misfit ever actually meet Nathaniel? I think so, right?
Yeah, we
I
had
don't
to
know.
when we traveled from Nathal back to that middle town. Which, hold on, I have the
Oh,
map.
yeah.
Yeah, Misfit.
Because that happened
Daniel.
on the boat.
Yeah, that
Daniel.
happened at that happened at Lenore when we picked up Daniel. Then we got Bob's cart, and then we went all the way to Florin, and then
Yeah.
we went down to Drimmond's. He was with us for a while.
Mhm.
Well, I meant to stab you too. I take it things went well. As she's starting to wander out.
Yeah. Hey, little bud. What's he saying? Is he still just kind of singing?
Oh, did you speak over to him? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you up?
No. I liked your song.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Hey, so, little bud,
Yeah.
you gotta be nice to Dustin, okay? Because you're his buddy now, and you can't make him freak out.
Why would I ever want to make him freak out? He's my bestest friend.
Well, some things make him freak out, even though it doesn't really seem like it would be something that would make someone freak out.
Oh, you're talking about the anxiety.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. He'll be okay.
just don't talk about like Zool.
Well, it's not nice to ignore people.
Well,
What do I do if Zool comes by? To ignore him would be rude.
we,
I
frankly,
think we should all welcome him with open arms. And
No,
you feel like he
no.
sticks arms out, but he has none. And Serena, you see this conversation going on one way.
We don't like Zool. Zool is mean. He's been mean to us.
But he's so nice to all the guards.
No,
And he's really a big
guards.
help.
Did you see Zool today?
Yeah, we worked with him all day.
Which one was Zool?
Oh, Zool was the one that was telling everyone to do what, basically?
Okay,
Your buddy here said to do.
That was not Zool.
But that's what my buddy said.
He called a lot of people by the wrong names. If you didn't pick that up, he was a little confused today.
Maybe did you ever think that maybe he calls them by the wrong names, but for the right reasons?
You know, that's a really interesting way of thinking about it.
Trying to think outside the box. Never really
But
been in the box myself, but I imagine if there were a box, that's how I'd think outside it.
It's a different perspective from inside a box. You know, it's like you got four walls and it's just you in there.
I'm not ready for the fourth wall yet, so whew, I'll do my best.
Hey, so
Maybe
little bud, do you if you're gonna be alive, you gotta not talk about Zool anymore, okay?
Hey, Misfit,
Yeah.
what's alive mean?
It's like when you can see stuff or smell stuff or hear stuff.
Hey, thank you for the raid of 20. Appreciate it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, everyone.
Yo,
Oh,
Welcome.
life smells interesting. My favorite part so far is the soup.
I am you can eat.
And then all of a sudden you just notice the flower just goes limp. Lou, did you go to bed too?
At some point, yeah.
No, did you go to bed already?
I think he laid. Yes, he did.
All right. Roll a D100 for me, buddy.
Oh no.
97. Oh my gosh.
90.
Oh, hey!
90 even.
You actually finally fall asleep after this long day of, well, not so much for you guys, but it was pretty labor intensive for most of you. And something just disturbs you, and you wake up. And you hear, it's almost like that time before where you heard the words, but you don't understand what's going on, almost confused coming out of sleep. You feel the same effect, but you don't know what's going on. What do you do?
Fuck. I'm gonna go check outside and see what's going on.
All right, so are you in the same room as them, or are you in a different room?
I was like, is the main
There-
room like
so-
a bunch of cots?
So the main room, they kind of have everyone spread out because it's basically a great room in a big lodge. There's a
Mhm.
couple where they had some like storage items. Dustin just kind of gone upstairs, saw all the clothing, and fell into it. And
Lou
just
went
like,
down.
this is a great place to sleep.
Lou went to sleep down on the bottom.
All right, so you kind of snap to in a room full of people, mostly sleeping people, I'd say. A couple of people are up.
I mean,
No one else
Quick.
hears it. It's just you.
I'm quickly going to the main door.
All right, so you pop out.
Mhm.
There's a map too. Doo-doo. In case any of you didn't notice, I changed it up for you so you had somewhere nicer to stand for the moment.
Oh, I
at
thank
least.
you.
I have much worse places for you to stand later on. Don't worry.
I love how there's no lighting, so I can't see it.
Yeah,
Let's
say it's
wait.
just black grid.
Oh, what up?
Hey,
There's no lights and
there it
walls.
is.
No, I think
There
you're
we
still
go.
loading.
Oh, downloading. There you go.
Wow.
It's larger. If we lose tech now, my apology.
Yeah, Lou's basically just bolting to the main door.
All right, I'm unlocking the tokens. Let's see. I'm going to put Serena. I'm going to put you over here. You guys are kind of upstairs. Marius,
She's
are
on
you
it.
downstairs?
Sorry, I'm gonna be over here by the fire.
All right, Simon would probably have been hanging out near you, whether he's asleep or not. Misfit, you're also upstairs.
Lou would basically fall out of his cot and like bolt to the door.
Yep, so you
Imagine-
bolt to the door, you throw it, you kind of unlock it, throw it open.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What are you looking for? Still raining, by the way.
I'm looking at the ground.
All right. Kind of look outside. It's
Ooh.
kind of like a cobble-ish road. Very wet still. Muddy.
He's gonna look up.
Roll on a perception check.
Let me check my sorcery. Yeah, I'm gonna use my last sorcery point to re-roll that.
All right. You tap into your sorcery paranoia. You don't see anything. I mean, it's cloudy, but nothing. It's just raining.
I'm gonna check on the well.
All right. So it goes downstairs. So you run back inside.
He's more walking at this point. He's not running though.
You go back inside, secure the door, head downstairs. Easy enough to do.
Yep.
Takes you a few minutes, but you get down there. There's still 2 guards on duty, thanks to Marius's recommendation. Not the ones from before, but gonna look over. Oh, who goes there?
Just me. I just wanted
Oh.
to check the well.
By all means. And they kind of open the door. It's a little early for our check, but why not? So they kind of pop it open, go inside. Water level exactly where you left it.
Okay.
Room looks secure. Doesn't appear to be. The water's a little bit dirtier than before, but just because you put pure water in with a dirty container.
All right. Lou's gonna walk back up and try and get some sleep again.
Kind of just shake it off. Maybe it was a bad dream or something.
Hmm.
Get back up to the main room. Fall asleep. Is anyone not asleep yet? Or
I was
anything you
talking
want to
to-
do tonight?
I was talking to little Bud.
Well, yeah, you. Well, he just dropped over.
Serena's still awake.
Can
Yeah,
I-
he's
Probably
probably fall
gonna-
asleep in his chair.
Can I like Druidcraft to try to perk him back up?
It doesn't look like he's unhealthy. He just like kind of fell over to the side.
Did you fall asleep?
Doesn't respond.
I'm gonna start humming the same song he was singing.
that's so sad. All right. Are you and Serena discussing anymore? The flower's unconscious?
No, Serena went downstairs. Probably about halfway through the conversation Missit was having with the flower, she just kind of wandered out, left him to his conversation, made her way downstairs, and gonna take a seat by the window, probably read and have a look outside for next few hours, so around 4 or so before going into her trance.
Sure.
I latch onto Dustin's head like an octopus and fall asleep. Eventually.
All right. You guys wake up. Let me long rest you. And everybody wakes up.
Except the flower.
Man, don't say it like that.
So, what's everyone doing?
Still raining.
Still raining.
Shit.
Should check on Binge.
You look not glowing and currently unconscious.
Does she just look like, or
She looks like she's asleep, but very, very deep sleeping.
Yeah, Lou's just gonna get up and look around.
something?
I mean, it's just raining. You actually notice a lot of people are kind of like hiding under things. So there's puddles and like water coming in, even in here in a little bit, just because it never rains this much. You could tell it's semi-affecting morale. It may start to impact it more sooner than later.
Oh, hey, at least it's free sky water.
Simon will kind of wake up next to you, Marius. He fell asleep in his chair too, and his back is not thanking him for it.
You get used to it.
He grabs one of the random containers he carries in his little medical bag, takes out a little tablet, pops it in his mouth. So are we working again today, or are we leaving? What are we doing?
I'm not sure.
Hey, Serena.
Hey, I need to AFK a few minutes.
Go for it, bud. Well,
Yes, Simon.
where's Lou? What's the plan?
Lou, did Lou run outside or were?
No, Lou's downstairs.
And he kind of woke up and ran outside, then went downstairs. He hasn't been back. Maybe he's thirsty.
Oh,
I'll go check on them. Oh, she'll go ahead and make her way downstairs.
He goes to check out like what food's available. All right.
No, are you down here?
Yes, we're this way. Or here. Takes you a couple minutes. You went with him before, didn't you?
Yeah, she was the one.
Yeah. So you know where to go. You walk in, you see the guards are there. Are you still inside, Lou? Or did you come out at all?
Oh, Lou went back to sleep.
Okay, so you would probably see at the point when you were coming down, you would see him heading back up as you're coming down.
There you are. The others were a bit worried about you. Ran off in quite a hurry.
I thought I heard something.
Heard something?
Hmm.
Well, what do you think you hear?
It sounded similar to the words.
Oh,
No, I was more asking the GM.
Yeah, so it was a very similar experience. So like you almost felt them, but unlike before where you could kind of comprehend it, you were woken up by these words and it just kind of caught you off guard. So you're fairly confident something was done, but you're not sure what at all it could possibly be.
Yeah, similar to when I knew that, I guess, landslide was happening.
oh. What was the meaning of these ones?
I have no idea. Kind of kicked me out of bed, and nothing that I could notice.
Oh. Well, Pinch certainly seems to be in a very deep sleep.
How long do fairies sleep?
As long as anyone else, I would assume.
She well, might wake up.
I'm sure she will. Yeah, come on back upstairs. We do still need to question Bilton about his experiences.
Misfit Dustin, what are you doing too?
Who's waking up first?
Dude, I don't know.
Okay, I'll wake up first. Notice that you're like a vice grip on my head and just lay there and wait for you to wake up. I'm not moving until you're awake.
I like it. All right, so you guys wake up.
Yeah, however long it would be.
It's up to Misfit. I would assume not too long.
See, the problem is I don't want to get up until you get up, and you don't want to get up until I get up.
Roll
Sorry, both-
insight checks for both of you.
So we're both just lying there awake, like, this is really awkward. What are we doing?
Bro,
Uh-huh.
we're cuddling.
Oh, okay. Misfit, insight. All right. So, Dustin, you can't tell if he's awake or not. Misfit, you do wake up and he's just kind of holding on to you and you can tell he's awake, but you kind of enjoy it. So you just sit there for like 30 minutes or so before you actually get up.
Great.
Yeah, I'll roll over eventually and just stand up, crack my back.
Simon feels for you.
Was this floor really that bad?
No.
Back problems.
I just had a really late night keeping watch. Keeping the town safe.
He like looks around at the room and nothing's broken. And he's just like, "What happened? Something happened?"
Yeah, somebody got snatched.
Like that frog.
Yeah. Where'd your helmet go?
What? As you say that, he like
Hold on. I'll
puts
look at it.
his hands on his head and he sits up and he immediately starts panicking and he's gonna start like heading out the room in a bit. Instantly awake, instantly aware.
Oh, you're bald. Don't worry, we'll get it.
I forgot about that. That was the best. All right, so you guys go downstairs, they go upstairs.
Alright, I found my helmet.
It's like looking at a hermit crab without its shell.
Those two are impressive.
What was that?
Just making an offhand come to Lude, indicating that those two are in quite the hurry.
Wait, is it still raining?
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it's not just like raining, it's pouring.
Let me drop you one of these.
What are you trying to ascertain?
If it's natural.
Roll a history check too, really quick.
Good morning, Serena.
I would say
1,000 votes.
the rain itself, completely 100% natural. But you're trying to remember, and you're not sure why, but you feel like it doesn't rain here this much.
Hey, Misfit, will you come with me for a sec, for a bit?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the wall.
Sure.
Right.
The
Is
wall
this
you go.
flower still kind of floppy?
It's standing upright, but it hasn't said anything.
Are you awake, little bud?
I think I am. What do you ask?
No, you're big bud. How's little bud doing?
As you say that, Belden turns from the bar and looks over at you. Really? After all we've been through?
Not you.
You know what? This is really degrading. And he gets up off his half stool and he goes and sits by Marius and Simon for a minute. The monk gets off the full stool and goes to follow. All right.
Maybe he's still sleeping.
Flapper, don't forget to move your token.
I'm not looking at the map.
Why?
That's why.
Last time someone didn't look at the map, they got hit with a cow.
I'll never be the same.
All right.
What are we doing, best bud?
I'm gonna ask you to try to use skywriting to get rid of all the clouds.
I don't have skywrite, but I can do you one better.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm gonna call lightning.
All right.
Okay.
If you are outdoors in stormy conditions,
Oh, I know
when
what
you
it
cast
does.
this spell, I control it.
So you mix your magic in with this pre-existing storm.
Hmm.
So what are you trying to make it do as you mix it in?
I think I want there to be like a hole above the town and clear a little space.
Sure.
If I can just move clouds around.
So you go ahead. You kind of begin to channel the magical energy, and as you kind of loose it up towards the sky, as like electrical energy almost leaves your hands to travel up into the sky, you just watch as it fades away in the rain.
Is it supposed to work like that?
I don't think it worked.
What do you mean?
I don't think these clouds want to play nice with me.
That is the first time I've heard something not wanting to play with you.
I actually need both of you at this moment to roll insight checks.
I'm gonna insight these clouds so hard.
Oh, it's not for the clouds. Just kind of noticing. And Misfit, you notice it more. Bruce seems very quiet also. Which I believe is still on Dustin, correct?
Yes.
Like you don't sense the typical presence you would when it's around.
I'm just gonna kind of
Mm.
take Bruce in one of my hands and rub. You okay, buddy?
Nothing.
I look up at Dustin with kind of a worried look. Why is everybody so quiet today?
So, your magic didn't work. Things don't seem to be. Hold on. Let me see your hand for a second.
Ah,
And I'm going to try to use lay on hands points on them.
Just to cure like hit point.
Yeah.
Sure, it doesn't need it, but you hold the hand and you watch the divine energy flow.
Okay. Well, that's working. I don't know. Do you think something around here really hates nature?
but we're in nature.
I know, but those things can still hate it.
Mm.
And maybe that's what's stopping things from doing stuff.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's go get some breakfast.
All right, so
Yeah.
you both head back.
Okay. Sure.
All right, so you guys are gathered after a small bit of time. They return back from the wall, soaking wet.
I'm just gonna hear it said. Do you work enough to ask some questions?
You're sitting next to him.
What? And you don't want to ask him anything?
Whatever she told you, she's lying.
Amazing how many people can hear telepathic speech.
Oh, that's what I was asking if you said it out loud.
No.
Okay.
telepathic.
Then he just plays with the spoons.
Apparently, I'm very bad at it.
Funny. You're not going to improve if you don't do it. Now come over here and at the very least have a seat. Be social. Hilton. Oh, this will be allowed.
Ah, yes, dear.
I'd like to hear about the story of, well, how you escaped this place in the first place, and your adventures while here.
I do love to tell a story, but you know what? My mouth is very dry and parched. If you'd be a dear and go get me a drink. He just smiles and winks at you. I am rather parched.
Very well.
Oh,
The
you're the
cost of the
kindest.
story.
All right, so you go get him a drink. You bring it back.
Mhm.
Ah, much better. I'll tell you everything I remember. It's just a little fuzzy. The going out, especially, I don't remember much. I remember going in. We stopped here. We had kind of been chased in, similar to how we got chased in. We were here for maybe a week and a half. Kind of help them fight back a little bit. Kind of came to a realization that that wasn't going to be sufficient. And the only real way to go is to head in and kind of cut it off at the source and figure out what's going on from there.
Yeah.
We left. Remember, because it was really cold that day. We left. Headed into the woods. We made it across the plains easy enough using magic.
What sort of magic?
Oh, I don't know. Some sort of druid magic.
Did it conceal you?
Uh yes, I believe so. You know, I was really more focused on my hangover.
No, what's she getting off those surface thoughts as he's
He
bringing
seems
that up?
forthright.
Okay. Well,
I remember going into the woods, and we kind of wandered around, thought we were getting lost. And then after about 2 days or so of kind of trying to chart and figure out everything as best we could, we'd come upon the house I told you about yesterday.
nods.
Ah, that's all I really remember. I don't even remember going inside. Uh, that's all I could remember.
Not a thing.
I just, I wish I could be of more help.
Yeah, thank you for what you do remember. I assume she's not getting anything odd off the surface thoughts or anything.
Yeah. It seems he doesn't really remember.
That's pronounced. How do I pronounce that name?
Which one?
The Sun Gazer.
Oh, Eolus.
Aeolus. So, Aeolus, do you remember anything that happened?
I wasn't with him. I was the distraction.
What did you have to distract?
Lots and lots of strange looking hounds. Thankfully, when one has such an upbringing as myself and my young friend here, you learn ways to keep alive. If
So, tell me about the hag your group encountered. Do you remember that one?
No, he said he remembers getting to the house, and that's the last thing he remembers.
Yeah, but they encountered a hag before that, right? The one that petrifies people?
That was the
No,
house.
he does. He doesn't even remember that.
Okay.
The first hag they killed was in the house.
Hmm. Okay. Well, she'll relay what he remembers to Lou. Apparently, he doesn't remember much. No more than his friend. In fact, I would say even less. Some kind of memory enchantment, I would guess.
That be dispelled.
I don't know, maybe. Out loud, she'll turn to Marius. Marius, you have quite the affinity for knowledge of the arcane.
I've done a share of studies.
Have you ever heard of any kind of enchantments that can strip one of their memories? And how to reverse them?
Does this sound like anything I've ever come across in my studies?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check to kind of define it more. Yeah, I mean, memory magics are completely a thing. Numerous different things from potions to curses, spells. Could be a number of different sources, but definitely exist.
Do you have any more specific information to try to be more accurate? It's a wide range of things it could be.
Well, we're surrounded by a fog that no one ever remembers leaving. I would guess the fog.
Very possible curse, maybe. And typically, curses have either some stipulation on how it can be removed that's very obscure and difficult to killing the one who cast the curse. If that's
So,
what we're dealing with.
and the fog and the curse. Possible.
Say the more information we can gather, the more I can try to research or hopefully recall something.
How do you pronounce his name again?
What was that?
Tolas? Or is it Tolas?
Eolus?
Yes.
Hmm.
Tolas, could you come here a moment, please?
He sits he's at the chair with his spear. He scoots his chair across the floor over to you.
Thank you. Between the two of you, are there any strange, magical, I don't know, anything that you two can remember?
No, I got pretty banged up. Some of the locals found me, thankfully.
Any
Real-
strange feelings?
Lots of pain. Lots and lots of pain. Bilden kind of scratches his head. It's like, I remember seeing the house. I know we killed that hag. I don't remember. And then I just remember staggering back out of the forest. Yeah, that's all I really remember. Feel like one of our companions was saying something as we were going through, but I can't I wish I would have been paying more attention.
Did it sound urgent?
No, it wasn't so much an urgent thing. It's he'd noticed something or he'd figured something out. He was
Could
just
you
talking.
try-
He was talking a lot, though.
Could you try and think back on that?
I'm sorry, I'm not very wizardy. Much more in the feel of the moment kind of fella, if you get my drift.
Well, is any of that helpful, Marius?
Does that ring any kind of bells?
Not specific. He doesn't know the source any better. You would gather the most you'd be able to figure out is it does seem at least semi-related to this forest. To what extent or beyond that would be hard to say, though.
Other than it seems local based, it doesn't really give me much or ring any bells. Sorry, I'm not of more help. If we were in a larger city where I could peruse local tales and such things, it'd be easier.
That's all right.
Simon just kind of sips some of his tea. Like, so work again today? We leaving?
I don't know what the plan is.
Kind of looks over towards you, Lou.
Langley walked out.
Oh, that's right, he did. He'll wait for Lou to come back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we'll sit down with the group, the bigger group.
All right. So you come back inside, sit down. Ah, there. So what's the plan, boss?
Just leave these people here.
Speaking of plans, Marius, I don't suppose that you've heard of anything in the nearby area?
Has Brom found anything?
Mm-mm. I mean, it's just woods.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Hmm.
Definitely no walking houses.
That actually, I think I've been meaning to hand this to you if you would like, Marius.
What is it?
It's a finely crafted quarterstaff, like a walking stick.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Marius, as he presents this to you, roll an Arcana check. You have no idea what this is, but it is more than he thinks it is. Or at least as much as he's letting you know he thinks it is.
Oh, well, thank you. Say I have a walking stick, but this is I'm assuming this is finely crafted.
No, not specifically. Let me pull it up real quick. It has more to it, but no one in this party has identify, which is hilarious.
Sorcerers can get identify.
You're assuming you lived a level. No, I'm kidding. You may.
It's always good to have backups, and this one looks interesting. Thank you. And where did you come by this?
The player doesn't remember.
No problem.
Oh man, I'd have to go back in my book and find it. You
think
got it.
Was at the church with the bandits.
I want to say somewhere around there. I'll confirm it later. But yeah,
No
it was
problem. Or
around that
the
point.
character tells the other characters.
Mhm. It does have a picture, though, if I do recall it. Let me double check and see. But
I
yeah,
don't think it was the church fight.
I think it was
We had it.
before that.
We had it before the church fight. We didn't get it off the pirates, so it was somewhere in between the pirates and the church.
So, Marius, you have a just general staff in your inventory. It is a long black staff made of like a blackish metal. From the looks of
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
It would definitely go with the jeweled skull you have.
Well, thank
He's
you
gonna
very
like
much.
start tying all this stuff together into the largest staff ever.
Yeah, say my staff's not anything special other than
You just have your other item tied to it, which
yeah,
you could do to that one too if you wanted.
Yeah, I'll probably at some point during next rest or something be trying to move it over.
We got
and
time. They're
fashion
not
it
going
in.
anywhere yet.
Okay, yeah, I'll start working on replacing my staff. So this one's old and a bit worn, so this will make a nice replacement. Thank you.
Roll a D100 for me, if you don't mind.
Does anybody in chat want to roll a D100 for me?
Oh, there you go.
I'll let chat decide my fate.
Yeah, you guys can feel free to call out chat whenever you want to. It's half the fun of having our roll system in place now. Because if not, I'll just pick on Deft all the time.
Yeah, just exclamation
will.
roll space and the number 100. Yeah, well,
Which is great for me
then
because I'm rereading the card anyways.
if nobody rolls in the next few minutes, then this will be the roll. 73.
All right. Yeah, you're like kind of like are wondering if there's anyone here who can identify things. You've only met one person who has any magical ability or at least access to magic items that you've seen thus far. But yeah, you guys have a lot of items that are not identified at this point, which may not be a bad thing to figure out before you leave out into an adventure.
Didn't that one guy who told us all the stories say he was met like a quote unquote wizard? Wouldn't he be our best chance of getting someone with identify?
You can go ask him.
Who's currently wearing a pair of bracers? He has no idea what they do.
Yeah, Dustin doesn't have his sword fully identified either.
Or the entirety of who I am?
Well, that's a different. Identifying
in
can help you
progress.
with that.
Well,
We would
also,
need-
You're asking
like,
a lot for an identify spell.
also apparently my armor is doing something because it didn't melt, so it's magical, but I don't know why.
Yeah, you might need more than identify for that one.
There's also a dent in it.
Yeah, thank you.
Very true.
So that's all. What's the plan for today then?
Oh, I think we should just leave these townsfolk to their fate.
Okay, so problem. If we were to just leave, none of us would remember anything that happened here. And potentially a lot more were kind of trapped. Assuming that we could even weave our way out through the whole field of monsters and barbarians that seem to want us dead. Or worse.
You mean not remember anything?
And of course, there's also the Covenant witches that seem particularly fond of tormenting anyone who decides to try and leave.
All right, cool. I'll just continue to be ignored then.
I didn't hear you. Cut out for me.
No, that's better. And what do you mean, not remember anything?
Gestures to the two people with memory issues.
Okay, what about them?
They both have memory issues. And he in particular, after trying to leave.
Well, I guess we'll have no remorse for leaving these people with their faith in if we can't remember.
Well played. Well played.
Once more, bring out the army of barbarians and whatever the hell those Timberwolves were. And the
Then
Covenant
we
Witches.
just stay here then.
You really just like to avoid problems, don't you?
Okay, what problem am I avoiding now?
Well, the two options that you're proposing are either we just try and leave, that's difficult, so stay there and just accept our fate, I suppose.
No, that's the objective you're proposing. You're saying it's too difficult to go out there and see if we can help these people.
That's not what I'm saying. You said abandon them. You didn't say anything about help.
I kick Serena out of my head. And Lou's just gonna go out into the rain.
Hey, Lou, as you're walking by, please make a perception check.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're doing stuff.
You were walking by at the perfect time.
Yeah, so... Okay, you'll be getting a whisper when I'm all written out. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I've been
Please.
watching this while you guys are having your conversation.
Don't give him the whole
It's
thing,
great.
just give him
Don't
part
worry.
of it.
You give him a good
Sure.
fun part. Lou opens the door and just slams.
Great, he's sulking now. Alright.
All right, so he's outside. What's everyone else doing? You guys preparing anything? Getting anything?
We are
Going
very
for a
busy
walk.
over here.
Serena, Marius, anybody?
I'm going to be working on my staff unless somebody needs me to research something or something.
You're working on that. Simon will help you with that because he doesn't really have anything he needs to specifically do.
I'm gonna go get a bit of food.
The bard and the monk will rest because they were on night watch. Boop.
Oh, sorry.
All right,
Some food, take a seat, and I'm just gonna check up on Finch again.
sure. Still asleep, still not glowing. Two of you. That puts you center stage. What are we doing?
We're playing Truth or Dare.
What did I walk by on?
Okay. You rolled a 16, which is pretty high, so I'm going to cut out the first two sentences. So as you're walking by, storming out, just angry, you just hear Dustin talking to Misfit, and he says, "I think he needs help. I think he needs help, but he's never going to admit it or ask for it. I've been wanting him to open up to me after training sessions, but he spends all his effort protecting his feelings rather than his body. He smells like lemons."
No, that's actually pretty accurate. I was gonna say he smells kind of like wet socks, but there's lemon in there too.
What? Misfit, you realize that's really rude to say.
I think most people smell like wet socks these days.
He like goes and like sniffs himself.
Oh wait, my turn.
Oh yeah, your turn. Truth.
No,
Wait,
you just went.
Oh,
It's my turn.
Oh yeah, it's your turn. Oh gosh. It's been so long.
Dare.
Ooh, run outside and pants Lou.
I immediately get up and I go. No
right.
hesitation.
So, Lou's got a head start on you. So as you make your way outside, I need you to roll a survival check as you attempt to locate Lou. Oh, shit.
Dude, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
P2000 around the corner, and Misfit just starts sprinting like he's gonna be this way. Lou, roll an insight check for me.
He won something. I have no idea what.
You hear it because it's wet, so like you hear Misfit running through the puddles. You just turn around, he's like super sprinting directly at you.
You should be running.
He's
You
not.
say that out loud.
No.
All right, he's there. Do as you will.
Whatever it is, not right now.
I'm gonna stop like 4 feet away from him.
Mhm.
I assess very carefully.
Sure. Roll an insight check. I will let you determine how you think he might feel right now.
Can you roll the persuasion check for me?
I was hoping for a 1.
Hmm. I'm gonna take another step closer.
What is it?
I'm just gonna apologize in advance for this.
It's just the bridge of his
I
nose.
grapple him.
What?
All right, roll an athletics check versus, I'm assuming, acrobatics? Or are you doing athletics?
Let's do athletics.
Oh.
I'm still doing athletics for fun.
Sure. You go to grab him, and he's not even trying to dodge it, and he just grabs both of your paw. Oh, you're in your other form. You're not a bear anymore. He grabs both. They're your paws. He grabs him, and you like can't advance on him. Like he's a lot stronger than you remember.
What is it?
Will it make you feel better if I say it's for a dare?
Is that what you and Dustin were doing?
Maybe.
I'll let go of Misfit. Go ahead.
Let go. What do you do, Misfit?
If I politely ask you for your pants, will you give them to me?
Why do you?
I will give you mine.
These are technically pants I got from the upstairs. My pants are in the. Wait, why do you need my pants? And
I need them. I need them.
Yeah, these are still your loner clothes.
No, you may not have my pants.
So it comes to this then.
All right, I'm gonna be dragging Misfit back.
Well, you let him go, so you have to grab onto him.
I'm gonna put him in a headlock. Hopefully, and just drag him back.
Oh no.
Did I roll a 0?
Quiet. Oh!
You still technically beat me.
So you start to overpower Lou, but then Lou just kind of holds onto your ear. You're like,
I'm dragging you back.
and the bear I keep just always thinking you're a bear by default. You
can
just
say
kind of
that. It's true.
tiptoe back as he's holding your ear.
I'm quietly going for the belt.
Slide a hand check disadvantage because he does have you. Perception check advantage because you're actively holding him.
That my passive is 10.
Oh yeah, if your passive is 10, then you're just like,
I just slap your hand with my free one.
so you take him back to the lodge.
Dustin, what the hell?
I just flop over, defeated.
That didn't even cheer you up, did it?
Why did you dare him to steal my pants?
Because you look like you need a laugh right now.
I don't think it's the captain's fault. I think this range just got everybody down.
That doesn't feel normal.
Lou, come in. Come have a seat.
I think you need. I'm sorry, Lou. You should go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, someone needs to go hold your water, misfit.
At this point,
Mhm.
you just hear a massive thud against the roof.
Serena stands and I suppose gets ready to evade.
Kind of like, ready yourself. Nothing comes though. Another.
Yeah, Lou's just gonna look outside and hopefully not see falling animals.
You might not want to look outside then.
Mm,
Actually, Lou, do you
Yeah.
want to look outside?
yes, he did.
All right, roll a D100 for me, just because I like the way you said this.
Serena's
81.
walked up right beside him.
I might send this to you. Bear with me one moment. I have to get this for Lou and send it to him in Discord.
What Discord?
I'll message it to you. I'm just pulling up the image file I need. What are you worried for?
Because I worry about this door's hinges. That's why.
So up in the clouds for a brief moment before a cloud passes in front of it, you swear you see this. 1 second, almost there. All right, here you go. There you are. Come on, do it. Do it. Go into chat. There we go.
Oh, fuck
then-
that noise.
A
Yeah,
cloud
what do you see?
kind of passes back in front and no longer there.
Oh. Definitely a hag.
Did you see one of the hags?
Saw.
Oh,
I'm gonna look like at one of the townsfolk and ask, is there any way to get to the onto the roof?
Yeah, there should, and he kind of shows you how to get upstairs. You're actually very correct, Dustin. And there's like a little access ladder. It's a little small one, but it does go up to the highest point of this building.
Yeah, we will go on and see what's on the roof.
how quickly do you go for it?
Or however
Like
quickly the
walking, or
person chose.
like, are you walking to where he pointed, or are you bolting, or?
I mean, I'm walking.
All right. She'll walk as well and gesture to the other members of the party to come along.
Yeah, I'll follow.
If there's a cow head or any part of the cow up there, I'm falling off that roof. Let's go.
So you look up to see what's on the roof.
Yep.
Roll 2d6s for me if you don't mind.
4 and 1.
All right. So you look up on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
There is a cow and a goat, but the goat head is like sticking into the roof.
Am I on a ladder?
Like you pop out and like a hatch opens up and you're like looking out. So you're still on the ladder. You haven't gotten like fully on the roof yet.
All right. If I notice before Lou freaks out and falls off the ladder.
Did anyone go up the ladder behind him, or is anyone sitting at the bottom of it?
Serena would definitely be at one of those two locations. How sturdy does the ladder look? Is it like a metal ladder, or like?
No,
is it
it's
keep
wood.
lifting?
I mean, it could I wouldn't send up like a solid line of people all the way up it, but it could probably hold like 2, maybe 3 people. We'll have to see.
How tall is it?
In total, probably like 15 feet.
It's gonna hurt.
Okay, yeah, she would be up behind him.
Okay. So as he kind of gets startled and lets go.
Oh no, it's
What
like
do
one of
you
those
do?
back pedals too. He's like
She'll
he kicked off the ladder.
as he starts falling back, she'll reach up and try and push him forward.
How
All right.
close on that ladder were you?
She was getting a good view, dude. A real good view.
Roll an athletics check for me, Serena. Because he's going down, it's a lot easier for him.
Yep.
No,
Oh.
he's going down.
You're like, Lou, no, you just both fall. You don't take any damage, but your pride, maybe a bit.
How? Get off me.
You guys okay? Is it
Lou
scary up there?
rolled off.
There's something scary up there, and I start going up the ladder.
Oh, be careful. There's something scary up there, man.
It's a cow.
You go up. It's a cow and a goat.
Sits up.
Did it fly away?
Did what fly away?
Whatever scared you.
Oh.
and he goes all the way up on the roof and is out of earshot, and he starts working on getting the meat down. He's just gonna like toss the meat down and drag it inside him.
I catch it perfectly in my mouth.
Okay.
The cow?
It is a full cow and a full goat.
So, okay. No. Too late. You already said it.
No, I didn't think this
You sit there. The goat. You pull the goat out of the roof and you toss it down. No problem. Catch the goat into the arms. You look down, you throw it down, you look up, and there's another cow on top of you.
No!
Did you catch it?
Yeah, he caught it.
There's a single thumb sticking out from under the cow.
All right, start dragging it inside. I'll meet you down there. We need all the food we can get.
Lou's not going anywhere near that cow.
Oh yeah, I know.
So, what kind of vibe is Serena getting off Lou?
Dustin.
He appears to be very
Mortally terrified?
No.
uncomfortable at the presence of this animal.
Does it just seem like just uncomfortable, or does he seem afraid?
I'll let Lou answer.
You know that spike in anxiety you do when you have like a phobia of something? It's that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and force it. Oh, just fine to roll one of these. And now I'm going to force one of these on you. Well, nothing else. She just kind of looks at you with a raised eyebrow.
Do I feel magic trying to affect me?
Oddly enough, right now, not specifically.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna walk over, hook Blue by the arm, and start dragging him away from said cow. Come on, don't put up a fuss.
Did anyone help Misfit?
I think Dustin did.
I was coming down to
Okay.
the meat inside, so I would have picked it off of him at the end.
So Dustin, you're like, oh man, he left the cow behind. He just took the goat, and you go to pick up the cow, and you see him underneath.
I thought you said you caught it.
I did catch it.
He like does like that thing where he's like thinking in his head. He's like, oh no, yeah, you're kind of right, and then he just drags the cow back inside.
Serena will kind of seat him at the table, specifically avoiding or sitting him opposite or back to the door with the or toward the ladder.
I never said I went downstairs.
Yeah, you were just frozen in fear, and I'm like, oh, whatever scared you flew away, and that's what he's believing right now.
Are you resisting her dragging you off, or?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess let me give you. Come on. I suppose I'm good at athletics.
Oh,
So you're forcefully dragging him now.
If he's not moving at all.
I'm fine. Once the
Gonna cross her arms and stand there and wait.
once the cow's dragged down, Lou's gonna go back up that ladder.
All right. So the cow's gone. You go back, regather, and head up.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, what was that about?
What about?
Now that. What happened?
I was not expecting to see a cow a couple inches from the hatch. I got startled.
All right. Now, what about at the bottom of the hatch?
What about what?
Fine, if you don't want to tell me. Looking off in the distance, do we see anything?
Forest, clouds, rain.
You said you saw a hag, right?
Yes. pretty sure we know who's dropping at least some of the meat.
Yes, I don't think it was any kind of siege weapon.
I sincerely hope it was.
I suppose you might want to be ready for your hopes to be dashed.
Hmm. How close to the sky are we? Or how high up are we? It's probably
I mean, I can answer this question for you if you want me to.
how high up are we is probably the better way to ask that.
Probably like 40 feet total.
40 feet up? Wow.
But since you have such a high elevation for me, and you do hear more words upon the wind, I need you to roll another D100. You hear words, but once again, still don't comprehend these.
Shit.
And you just watch.
Before anything happens, Lou's
Yeah.
probably gonna get close. Like, is Serena on the roof too?
Yeah, she climbed up with you.
I'm basically getting you as close to the roof as possible, like crouch down.
Alright.
And you just watch as it rapidly goes from morning light through fog to complete darkness. Not like magical darkness, but darkness.
Like it's night now.
Mm-hmm.
Serena, get any kind of vibes or feeling off this?
Mm-mm.
Not seen things shift like this in a while. Looking up, does it look like it just looks like it's really foggy, right?
No, it looks like it's always foggy. But
it looks
it
like
went from
it's
like an
not.
early morning fog to like now it's nighttime and foggy.
I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Simon raises his hand.
Yes, Simon?
Really hate to be a stickler, but just thinking in advance, because eventually we will have to leave. How are we going to get from here to where we need to go without dealing with all the things in between?
That has always been the plan.
But what's the plan, boss?
If
How do we get past all this stuff?
we probably will have to fight it if we can't get past it.
He kind of looks back and he's like, that's not fully surprising, though, at least.
I think we should just run really fast.
Not all of us can run very fast, Fit.
I hadn't considered that. I will rethink my plan accordingly.
How long do you stay in L for again, big butt guy?
In an hour?
I don't think that'd be enough. And you can only fly 1 to 2 people?
Yeah.
I mean, you could, like, fly some of us over. But I don't know if that's enough time to fly everybody. And then
Well, what if
whoever
you-
got left there would be by themselves until everyone got there.
What if you make me like really fast, Lou?
I still don't think that'd be enough time. So do you have the what's it called? The think it's pass without a trace.
Uh huh.
Do you think we could use that to help get closer to the forest?
Yeah, probably. Oh, I could try to find that. The root we found? Or the thorn? I could try to find that.
Yeah, I was thinking we should probably do that closer to the forest, though.
Well, I think it'd be a good plan to go in sneaky, and then if that doesn't work, we'll just go really fast.
If things go bad, you always have the Moorbounder, and your responsibility will be getting Marius out as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess as everyone prepared?
Simon looks so stressed out with all of his stuff. Like every time you go to embark on a journey, she's like, I need the rest of my bags.
One moment. I need to borrow a bit of Simon's time.
Need more what time?
I need to borrow a bit of Simon's time.
Alright, very well.
Somewhere to the rain.
Oh, I'm not going out in the rain. It's wet out there.
Well, yeah,
you realize,
that's the whole point of going out in the rain.
but we're about to depart out into the woods. We'll probably be in the rain for days. Don't you want to
Yeah.
stay dry as long as possible?
I don't see the point.
I said
I mean,
somewhere out
feel
of
this
the
fire.
rain.
Oh, well, this nice warm fire right here is very far out of the way of the rain. My recommendation would be here.
This works. Just gonna check, or I assume Pinch is still unconscious.
Yep.
She'll carefully take her out of her bag.
Sure.
Simon, do you want to stay in this nasty town for the rest of your life?
Gods no. But I agree, we can't just leave them here.
Agreed. Simon,
Yes.
could you have a look at her?
At who?
Oh, is Pinch sleeping too? Man, everybody's sleeping today.
Who's sleeping?
What do you mean by everyone sleeping?
Well, Bruce has been quiet, and Nancy.
I don't know. I mean,
She
it's
been in the
raining,
sauce
but
again?
honestly, I think it's a glorious day.
Just have a look at her.
What did you ask, Marius?
I just asked if she had been in the sauce again or something.
Wait, where's Saphira? Where's Saphira? I'm gonna go digging through dirt, or Bruce
Yeah.
lifting up the cloak.
Yeah, so you walk back into the kitchen after you say that because I haven't left.
Yeah, I go into the kitchen.
You look, and she's asleep, just kind of like wrapped underneath the cloak collar.
I'm just gonna pick her up. Kind of tuck her between my not my pocket, but like between my jacket and my shirt.
Mhm.
Like a little baby, and I walk back out.
Easy enough to do.
But basically, Serena wants to assess how she's how she's doing.
I've never done a medical evaluation on someone so small before, but I'm willing to try.
Yeah, let me help. I'm just gonna provide aid.
Now, be careful with the wings. I hear they come off quite easily. I hold on medicine check.
I'm gonna put down Saphira in Simon's lap as well, and then I walk back into the kitchen.
Ah, I mean, from everything I can tell, she just appears to be unconscious. I don't think she's ingested anything or poisoned. She just looks very, very tired.
Hmm.
I mean, she did use a lot of magic to save you the other day. Maybe she's just recovering.
I'm gonna pick up Dustin. I'm gonna
She
bring
seemed
Dustin outside.
energetic after.
You put Spear out his life. You realize I am not a veterinarian, yes?
I don't know what that word means. Can you look at him too?
Fair enough.
I thought it's her.
Dustin is hyperventilating while he's being dragged over Misfit's shoulder.
I really couldn't tell you.
Does
They both look
Saphira
like they're sleeping.
I think he was talking about the heavily armored man who was going through a panic attack.
I think he was talking about both.
Oh, him? Yeah, he gets like that from time to
He
time.
doesn't like the dark. Does anyone have a lamp?
Oh, right, it's dark.
Oh, wait. I have just the thing. I'm gonna light one of those. I'm gonna go
Simon
to
won't-
Serena.
Cast light on a coin and flick it at you, Misfit.
Oh, that works too.
Have you
I
tried?
give it to Dustin.
He takes it and he huddles into a corner and he's just looking at it like it's the only thing in the world. He is smeagling that coin.
You tried waking Pinch?
Pinch, you still with us? Try and nudge her.
Try to rouse her. Seemingly no response.
Did Blue check if she's breathing?
She's breathing.
Yeah, Simon checked her. She was breathing. But as far as why she won't wake up, not certain.
I'm fairly certain.
Yes, I'm starting to get good ideas to why as well. Or at least who's responsible.
I'm gonna wave the gold coin in front of Saphira's nose like it's a treat.
No response.
Oh, she's dead.
No, she's not.
She loves gold coins. She always wakes up when I give her one.
You know what? I will pat Misfit on the head. Yes. Why don't you go see if we have everything ready to go?
Okay.
Simon, would you mind helping him?
What's the name of the wizard who helped us with Misfits issue? Or was looking into it again?
That is Ardet.
We will nudge Pinch and just say, come on, rise and shine.
No response.
I guess. I hate hags. Why is it always hags?
Simon looks over towards Misfit.
I don't think we can't blame him for this one.
No, you're right.
I finally have a clean bill of health. I don't want to make any more deals.
Then Okay, next time when we're near a hag, unless we're in a fight, you're not allowed to talk, and you're only allowed to talk to cast spells or ask us to do things.
What if she's nice though?
Then she's probably trying to trick you.
What if she wants me specifically to talk?
Oh gods, I hope she doesn't want to talk to me.
Politely inform. Oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. Then don't make deals. We should get our stuff and get ready to head out.
No, is
Don't
there
make
anything?
deals. Got it.
Simon
Yeah.
repeats the same thing. All right, don't make deals.
Yeah, I'm working on something. It shouldn't be too long.
Well, I meant more like, does anyone want to try to like locate any supplies, materials, or anything specific before we head out for unknown periods of time?
Please, someone ask the wizard if he knows identify. Please.
Yeah. I might as well.
Sure. You got to find him.
Yep.
He's not currently at the lodge, so he must be at his shop.
I'll ask around to see if anyone knows where his shop is.
Sure. It doesn't take you very long. Like,
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, his shop is like a half mile outside the wall. He wouldn't be at his shop.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Sorry to interrupt. That's number 200 right there. Appreciate it.
Yo,
Oh,
Nice.
thank
thanks.
you.
Thank you.
Where does he normally head off to at night? Or where does he spend most of his days?
You know, I honestly never paid much attention. Not really sure.
Before Lou departs, she'll whisper to him, I'm going to see if I can secure some backup just in case.
Alright.
And she'll make her way upstairs. Sorry to interrupt.
God, fucking. I guess we'll have to head that way after. Does he live closer or further away from the forest over that way?
It's towards the direction of the forest. It's like halfway between here and the tree line for the forest. Further in. You're going further in, yes? You're not leaving, are you? Everyone in the room starts turning and looking at you guys.
No. We are heading we are heading towards the forest.
They go back to what they're doing.
We just want to gather anything we might need before heading out. I need to go get my sword back from Belden.
That you do.
I will give him one of the long swords from my bag of holding.
You walk. He's currently asleep upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You go find him.
Yep.
Sure. Building. Just 5 more minutes, Mom.
I'm taking my sword back. Yeah, I'll leave you another one.
What was the town name called again? Sorry. Oh, wait.
Bergen.
Bergen.
She's lying.
Sure she is, buddy. Sure she is.
You take the sword, put another one in its place.
Yep.
Well, alright. Everyone can see that. That's fine.
I've totally done that so many times.
I'm not going to read it. Don't worry.
No, go ahead, read it. It's not that big of a deal.
All right.
No, it's too many words.
What? Okay. All in Druidic. So, but like, it's fun to share sometimes.
Okay. We shall see what happens.
Ooh.
So he makes his prayers before you depart.
Yeah, that's what he's doing while he's huddled in the corner trying to hold onto this light coin that Simon gave him.
So I'll send a message to Ardid.
Sure. As you go to cast the sending spell, you get your own sending spell.
Damn. Oh, she'll make her way back down
Come back downstairs.
after that. She'll go ahead and find Lou and whisper to him. That's a no-go. It seems plants are the only ones that are able to talk.
Lou looks at you. Wait, you said plants are the only ones able to talk?
That is exactly what she said.
Okay, now in character, did you just say plants are the only ones able to talk?
Yes. I'll explain later.
Honestly, don't explain ever.
Sounds normal to me.
No, trust me, I think you might be happy about it.
That means I probably won't. Alright. If everyone's got what they need.
I believe so.
As good as it gets, sir.
Alright. I guess we should head out then.
Let's right up.
Do we want to live Pinch here, or should we take her with us?
I can't imagine leaving it here would yield any benefit.
What if we never come back?
Then we had to go somewhere else. That's why.
Yeah, so we should leave her. I took all the candles I could just in case we don't come back.
Why would you need candles?
For later.
Do you think that's
You told me to pack.
No, the hack was just outside. It's not proximity. I think it'd be best if we brought her with us.
Okay.
Last we leave the started Pixie alone. With much people she doesn't know.
Alright. I guess we head out then.
All right, so you guys kind of gather up. You have your supplies. How are you getting out?
How tall was the wall?
The wall itself's about 15 feet, but there's a giant gap you got to cover because you will be noticed walking out of here. You're not sure how close they are, but you do know that they have the entire kind of thing camped out.
Alright, miss it. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. I take out a little sprig of mistletoe from my pocket, kind of rub it together, and I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
All right. So you cast that on all of you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, apply away.
And we shall attempt to sneak our way out.
We can't go through the main gate.
Um,
It's dark, we should probably drop ourselves off one of the side walls closest to the forest.
Nods.
We
There
will.
should be a spare ladder around here somewhere.
What about for those of us who can't see in the dark?
Buddy up with someone who can.
All right, so Marius, can you see in the dark? I forget.
If I have Ben with me, yes. Or not, shit. Ben.
Bram.
So you can put him on your shoulder and see. Simon cannot see unless he casts light. Anyone else?
We're
I'm
trying to
Dustin.
avoid light, so Dustin, I'm
Misfit.
sorry.
Misfit, I guess.
So Misfit can guide Dustin, and someone will have to guide Simon.
I have 2 hands for holding.
Lou will guide Simon, though.
All right. As you guys go ahead, so you extinguish your light source.
Yep.
Simon takes the coin back from you, and you just watch it kind of fade.
Actually, how do I want to make that difficult? Nah, I won't make it difficult. He can take it.
You could put it in your helmet, and then we could just like cover up the eye holes.
That'd be way too much fun.
If you want to do that, do that.
Yeah, but then he can't see regardless.
We
That would
can't
be a
see
fairly-
anyways. No, put it in your helmet. Put Bruce over your head.
Okay, I do that. Misfit's telling me to do something. I do it. I'm in distress.
So what are we doing? So you're putting.
I am putting the light coin like in my helmet.
He has a nightlight in his helmet.
Yeah, and
He's
then
got a
I'm
nightlight.
covering my head and like tying it so the light doesn't get out with Bruce. So I'm basically walking in a Halloween cheap as you can be ghost costume without the eye holes.
Yep, you're in a trash bag.
Yeah.
He's like Bigfoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, everyone, make a stealth check. I will say, those of you who are being escorted. Nah, let it fly.
So everyone self check?
Yep.
Yeah, plus 10.
And everyone should have
Yeah.
pass without a trace.
Oh wait,
Small.
you put it on everyone?
I don't think he has an aura, so just add the +10 yourself.
Yeah.
Just remembering how to do that. Okay, there we go.
Oh god.
Are Bildon and his friend coming with?
They took night watch.
Okay.
They're
There's
asleep.
Leap. Oh god. Well. That's actually not bad. That's a 28.
How'd Dustin do?
Well,
I rolled it in the tower.
Fair.
so I will say you guys are fairly stealthy. You don't even see Marius. Like, you guys look. Marius, we should. Marius? He's just like a dark cloud whispering around somewhere.
He literally used his invisibility. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dustin, with the you feel safe because you have the light source, but you tied your head so tightly you keep bumping into things.
Yep.
And so every so often you guys just like see him hit a tree. He's like, ah.
And I'm like holding on to this.
Fit.
This was just a really bad leader.
So you need to guide him better than that. Stop walking into trees.
Don't. My bad.
Dom.
The head like hits a low hanging branch at one point. All right, let's see how this goes. Actually, do we have anyone in chat that wants to roll a D100 to see how well this goes versus their stealth
Ooh.
check? The higher you get, the more fun it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 91.
Oh no.
Nice. All right. So let's take those guys. All right, so you guys start making your way across. What is the marching order of you guys?
I assume probably Lou, Serena, Misfit, along with those he's guiding, and then Marius.
Sure. Back
Lou and Simon.
two people.
Do we want to redo our order on the formation? So we can
Yeah,
just
go
try
ahead and
what's
redo it there real quick.
Okay.
Just more for the fun of it. This is kind of one of those fun things where you have a lot of areas you can kind of go through. No one says you have to find anything, though.
Mhm.
So your progress could be very fast or very slow. Sorry, I'm still looking forward to you guys getting out on Friday so you can hit level 17. And terrified at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, don't worry. I'm not going to have access to 9th level spells.
Soon play with reckless attack. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Dude, high level D&D gets crazy.
Yup.
Bunch of fucking demigods running around. All right. So we got you. So in the back of our order,
I think Simon's with me.
Simon's up with you.
Yeah, because I'm guiding him.
And you guys have Marius behind.
Mhm.
All right. I need Marius. Oh, he's not here. All right, dude.
Good night.
Actually, just Marius. Roll a perception check. Okay. Dude, you guys totally stealthed your way out of this one. I gotta screenshot this to you just because it's hilarious.
Is
But
it 1 out of 20?
A natty 1 and a natty 20.
that's nothing that cool.
Wow.
All right. You guys kind of proceed forward. It is approximately 5 miles before you get into like the thicker part of it. From what you remember in the story, this is where all those wolves are, and this is where the people that were going to recover that girl lost a large majority of their people.
Mhm.
Got it.
So,
Keep
what
our heads
direction do you kind of want to go in? You could always just head for the trees, but are you looking for something specific? Do you have anything guiding you in your direction that you want to do?
I was thinking we should head to the wizard's house first. Yeah, quote unquote wizard.
We're off to find the wizard.
It is exactly the Wizard of Oz.
The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Any particular reason?
Excuse me.
Well, he wasn't in town.
That's a bit concerning.
Did mention the day before too. Actually, the night before that, even that he was going to go get the book from his shop, which he did the following day and read you stories from it.
Mhm. And it's pretty much on the way as well. So I don't see any harm in at least seeing.
All right. Doesn't hurt to check up.
All right, so you head in that direction.
Yep.
Sure. Do me a favor. Does anyone know the name of his business?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So you make it to like this little square. There might be like 10 shops here.
It's actually, oh boy.
What kind of shop are you looking for? There doesn't
Any
appear
like
to be any
wand,
magic shops.
Yeah,
none of them have like a wand and a hat on it.
no. What do the shops look like?
Most of them, I mean, some of them look nicer, but they're all pretty basic, like country shops.
All right. Do they have names on the signs?
Yeah. They're all pretty generic names for the most part. No kind of magic supply store at all. Nothing even like higher end, like jewelry stores, anything like that. They all are pretty basic for the most part.
I'm getting deja vu.
Is there a candle maker shop?
There
wonder
is a
if there's a-
candle maker shop.
There is.
I wonder if there's a bakery.
There is a bakery.
Oh, I'm getting deja vu.
Look around, there's a butcher too.
I'm gonna go to the candlestick maker shop.
Sure.
Good idea.
Is the door locked?
You go to check it. Door is locked.
Oh. I'll give it a fairly light knock.
Knock,
Well,
knock,
it's
knock.
sorry, I'll check the windows.
Sure. You check the nearby windows. They are locked as well.
You can never have enough candles.
No response. Guys, check. There is a barber, or the equivalent thereof.
Do any of these buildings looks like they have been used recently?
Everything looks boarded up. Some of them are like completely broken out and trashed. You're not even 100%. There could be things like in these buildings as well. But the one you're currently looking at seems to be mostly locked and secured. But no one answers the door when you knock.
Yeah, that'd be. She's going to first check for traps.
I like it. I like it. Roll an investigation check.
She learned her lesson.
Did you though?
Oh,
No traps.
Did you? Not a trap in the world.
And she'll start pulling out her thieves' tools.
All right. Go ahead and make your thieves' tools check. You like look around. You hear it click.
Ooh.
I was going to say, any additional sounds following the click?
No, you unlock the lock.
She just kind of gets a smirk.
Man,
Good.
if only you had a
Good.
fun little wand of secrets that would tell you if there was a trap on this door.
Yeah, it's a shame there's no traps.
Shame there's no traps.
All right, so it's unlocked.
There.
All right. Lou will, I guess, head on in.
All right, who goes in first?
Lou will.
I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw as you open the door, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would have used the wand after mentioned, but she didn't think of it, so
Yes.
oh my god.
Okay. So you literally open the door and Lou walks in and you just see a flash of a light and you watch as Lou gets hit by a firebolt. You take 17 points of fire damage and you
reduced
watch him
by half.
like, oh, perfect. So reduce that down by half and you get like knocked over out the front door.
Are you all right? And she kind of like takes cover beside the door.
You take cover, and like another one hits like right beside the door where you are.
Jeez.
Oh.
I think maybe we're not supposed to go in there.
You guys are all just like hiding out in the rain as best you can outside this house.
I'm letting the cold rain just help with the singed skin.
It actually does feel much nicer.
Hello, we're friends.
Oh.
No response. However, those of you actually, nah, I'll allow for all of you because it's a small percentage, anyways. Anyone who wishes to do so for this building, roll a perception check really quick.
Sure.
Rena,
Starting to see the hall.
you do notice where this building looked completely dark before, there is like this very faint light source.
Like within the building?
Yeah, like almost like there's candlelight.
She kind of like
But not much.
barely peeks around.
Into the door.
Mhm.
The minute you pop your head in, another fireball goes towards it.
Jerks back. All right. Does the door open in or out?
The door opens inward.
Is this a one floor building or 2-floor?
It's just a smaller single story building.
Anyone else see the candlelight?
Do I?
Very faintly through the front door, all the windows are boarded up.
Do we see a candle?
Not from where you are. You can't get a full view into the room though, because anytime you try to pop your head in, it gets shot at. Up to you guys. You let me know what you want to do.
I'm going to take the dodge action and then step into the building.
Sure. Roll another deck save.
Mhm.
You go to run into the building and you get hit again. You take.
Do I see a candle where it came from?
Let me see how hard you get hit first of all. You hit for 12 points of fire damage, so reduced to 6.
Yep.
And knocked out. Roll a perception check at disadvantage because it did hit you.
Disadvantage. Roll 1. Oh, nope.
Couldn't even get a good look.
All right. Oh. Not a wizard, my ass.
Maybe he can't hear us.
I don't think he's in there.
At the very least, his traps are.
Mhm.
Anyone have an idea on how to snuff out that candle?
Precipitation, but I need a line of sight to do that.
How long is the building?
It's not super long. The entire building itself is maybe like 30 feet long, 12 feet wide.
Lou's gonna pull a great axe out of his bag of holding.
What are you gonna do with that?
He is going to stick it into the through the doorway.
Go for it.
Yeah, Lou just sticks it through the doorway.
He watches it hits the head of the axe. Doesn't break it off, but it kind of hits it back, and you lower it to the ground just due to the weight.
Oof, all right.
We should light one of those magic candles so he knows it's us.
That could work, but it could also alert everyone around.
Do we think that it's anyone in the candlelight or anyone who walks through the door?
Um, I don't know.
Is anyone telling Dustin what's going on?
I mean, has Dustin seen?
As far as I know, I'm still wrapped up.
Oh, you are
You're in
wrapped
your-
up.
Yeah, he's got a cloak around his head. He hasn't seen
Dustin's
anything.
in his happy place.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure he's hearing what's going on.
How long does the coin last?
No.
But I think an hour.
Okay.
I'll search for those.
I hope he's okay.
I think he's happy there.
That was Simon, right?
Ernest.
Oh, I was talking about the shop owner.
Oh.
Serena's gonna like conjure a image of a mouse inside the building.
Sure.
So like, this mouse will just kind of like scurry out from underneath the floorboards.
There's a little man in there.
Well, minor illusions don't move, so you can make like a mouse.
Well, it'll appear like on the table or something then, or
Yeah.
on the floor somewhere.
So you put it inside of the main door, but nothing happens. It doesn't get shot at.
I don't know. It might just be crossing through the door. Or an entryway.
Or it doesn't attack illusions. Oh, please. That mouse appeared out of nowhere.
Mice tend to do that.
Oh, he's plotting.
Do any of us assume there's actually thing?
Simon just kind of looks at her. I mean, now it's just kind of the principle at this point.
I wish you weren't correct.
I mean, if you trap a candle store, there's probably some good candles in there.
The wand might be able to tell us whether or not the trap is linked to the door or if it's linked to just entry.
Might as well test it out and see where the trap is.
Is there a back door? You go to test the wand.
She'll pull it out. He says, "Is there a back door?" She'll kind of look at him.
Looking for a back door.
Maybe.
You look around. There's a couple windows and there's a back door.
Is the back door locked?
It's also locked. All the windows are boarded and the doors were locked.
At the back door, she's gonna test the wand.
Door has no issues.
It does not seem trapped.
Nope.
Is there a trap within 30 feet?
Not that you can see. I think it's 20 feet too, isn't it?
No, it's within 30 feet. The wand pulses and points to the nearest to you. So I assume it kind of just points toward where the firebolts were emanating from within the house.
What did it say it specifically points at again?
Secret
Hidden
doors
door?
and traps.
So yeah, it would point
Yeah, secret doors
just
or
in
traps.
towards the house.
Okay, but not specifically at the door itself.
Uh-uh.
Well, the door seems safe. Well, safe.
The door says thanks.
It must be. Want me to open it up?
Might as well.
She'll put the wand away. I'll let her thieves' tools and door number 2.
And so you go to open it,
Mhm.
like you went to go unlock it. It's just opened.
Oh. Sheila's like holding up the tools, getting ready, and it just opens up. Oh. Um. That's new. She'll go ahead and put the tools away.
I'm just gonna stick something through just to be safe.
Well, there's different rooms in this smaller house.
Or at the back door. Is there
Yeah,
any?
so
Like,
as you
does
walk
it-
in, there's like a little hall. Nothing throwing firebolts at you.
Okay.
Before you go further, though, I
Uh-huh.
need anyone who feels excited enough in chat to roll a D100 and we'll take the first one. See how this next room looks for you. You can tell, though, down at the end of the hall, though, is where the candlelight is coming from.
I'm going to avoid the candlelight.
There's just going to be some nice, fresh, hot chocolate in here. Maybe some sandwiches.
Sure, there will be. All right, no D100s yet, so I'm going to pick on... How about we pick on Misfit?
Okay, but if I roll a 1, there better be hot chocolate and sandwiches.
Decide my fate.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, no.
The hot chocolate and sandwiches are trapped.
Did I say on a 1? I meant a 100.
Oof. I'm
None of them
excited.
ended in an
I'm excited.
All right, so you
Oh.
guys keep going down the hall?
Yep, I will have to mute, but I will still be here.
All right. So you do notice that it looks like there's a small living quarters back here. It looks like it's like half shop, half home. However, as you get to the front, as you kind of start to pop your head into the next room, a firebolt kind of hits near towards the door, but the angle of your view is a little bit better. If anyone wants to be brave enough to try and take a gander.
Well, Lou's in front, so he has first dibs. Otherwise, yeah, Serena will try and take a bit of a peek.
Yeah, Lou will peek around.
Sure. You pop your heads out. I rolled the same for both of you. Firebolt goes towards you, but you're able to kind of evade as you look. There is a singular candle burning on the shop countertop, which seems to be the source of the firebolts.
Approximately how far?
15 feet from the door.
Motherfucker. How about the hall?
Oh, no. So for like, it's kind of centralized, so it's back towards the shop. So like, you have a better view at it, but you're about the same distance from either door.
How likely do you think prestidigitation will work?
And it's a magic fire, isn't it? I have an idea. How bold do you feel?
I want to hear the plan first.
Well, what if we say cover it in a fireproof pot?
A what?
In a pot. Put something over top of it.
I guess that might work.
Just send Dustin in blind. He'll never know the difference. He'll knock it over on accident.
Hey, nobody suggested it. I would have done it, but nobody did.
Okay, he'd totally like football, beeline it in there and tackle the candle.
Yeah,
But this is going to require someone charge in there.
Was it a clear shot to the candle?
I mean, if it's not shooting at you.
And I might have an idea.
Mhm.
Lou will pull out a copper piece.
Okay.
I cast darkness on the copper piece and throw it into the room.
Ooh.
All right. So you take darkness.
Mhm.
You throw it in. Darkness.
And now I'm just gonna have to get lucky to find out where that candle. Remember where that candle was. Lou will head into the room.
As you head in the room, it
Uh-huh.
shoots a firebolt through the darkness at you.
Oh, motherfucker!
It does miss though.
Is it worth mentioning that darkness dispels any spell that emits light that is below second level?
Not the part that only the light components, not any of the other components. And if it exceeds the level.
All right, then I'm going to dismiss the darkness and just kind of, I guess, run towards the candle.
All right. So as you go to beeline it in towards the candle, it will
Is there
take the shoot at
cover?
you.
Is there cover that I can duck behind?
Not like as you first go in. However, it does hit you.
Hold on. As he's charging in, Serena's
Uh-huh.
gonna try and call out to duck right, duck left, kind of thing. Either giving him guild advantage or trying to provide aid.
You can give him one thing of guild advantage, but he's physically running in. You can't really aid him in that aspect of it unless you want to go in as well.
Yeah.
And at that point, we call it being a human shield.
So she'll give him an advantage at the very least on his first save.
Well, it's an attack on this one.
Oh, okay. Well, just give him an advantage on his next.
All right, so the first one does hit you.
Is it with in shield range? Is it under 20?
It's 20 on the nose.
All right, then it hits me.
All right, you take 14 points of fire damage, reduced to 7.
Uh-huh.
And it does knock you over, but you are behind like a little cabinet.
Is it within 10 feet of me?
At this point, yeah.
Can I try prestidigitation?
As you try, doesn't go out.
Of course not.
Is there like a stick or Serena's going to grab an object and kind of wave it in front of the door here? Does it shoot at the object?
Yep.
Can I
All right,
cast?
Lou.
Mhm.
I'm going to try and distract it over here. Once it shoots, go.
Fine.
Do you have a better idea?
Is anyone at the front door still also?
I
Or
don't
it's
think
just
so.
the two of you?
I imagine it's Misfit.
Wherever Misfit dragged you.
I have where Misfit is. I don't know where that is.
Sure. All right, so you got your stick.
I don't know where Marius is. I don't know if Brand just like snuck in and snuffed it.
No, not for this one.
No.
I didn't think they'd be in this building this long, but it's turning out to be very interesting to watch.
Actually, yeah. That's, yeah. need to see to be able to do that. So you got a better idea? Other than blindly trying to put something on it.
Just do it.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
She'll wave an object in front to try and get it to shoot. And
All right, so it starts shooting as the stick moves.
I cast Ray of Frost at it.
Another firebolt shoots at you as you pop up. It can
Oh,
shoot
no.
more than one.
Yeah, no. Could I have taken the dodge action before? Because I knew it could shoot more than one.
Well, you can't dodge and fire at the same time unless you want to
Quicken
quicken
spell,
it.
unless I don't want to quicken spell this.
You can just go up and try to shoot at it. It might miss you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at it with Ray of Frost.
All right, so that is a 13.
That
I
misses
assume
me.
that misses. All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
18.
All right, so you watch. You start waving the stick, and it just blasts the living crap out of the stick. It goes up. You go to point your hand towards it. A firebolt whizzes right past your ear, and you knock it off the countertop, and it goes out.
did it work?
Also, did you not realize it shot 2 firebolts at us when we first initially went in?
No. Look, you could have said something.
You could also be more observant.
I noticed the candle.
All right. Let's look around.
She'll kind of step out from behind cover.
All right, you look through. The storefront is pretty empty. You do notice there's like 8 candles in total left in this store.
Mhm.
Everything else seems completely gone and missing.
Oh, I'm taking that candle that fucked me up.
It is half burnt out, but looks like you could relight it potentially.
Is it clear? I don't hear any more explosions.
Yeah, it's fine.
Serena's gonna go check the living quarters.
Can I check the other candles?
Sure. None of them appear
Any...
like they're gonna fire firebolts at you.
Yeah.
Some may or may not be magical, or they just may look good. You're not sure.
You said it was 8 candles?
8 candles in total, yeah.
I thought you said we didn't need any more candles.
That was before this one started shooting firebolts at me.
You go to check the living quarters. Looks fairly emptied out. There's like some clothing, but it looks like he probably took most of it with him. Or what he needed, rather.
This place seems empty. There's a bit of clothing here, but not much. She'll kind of walk back out into the main area. I could try the wand again.
Oh, try it in the living quarters.
She'll wander back into the living quarters, give it a bit more of a thorough look to see if she can't spot any kind of secret area.
Sure. Use another charge.
Well, she's going to start off by searching, and if she can't find anything, then she'll try a charge.
Sure, roll an investigation check. You don't find anything specifically.
All right, second charge.
As you use a charge of the wand, you see glowing coming from the smaller closet that is inside the living quarters.
She'll make her way over to the closet.
And you see like this rectangular spot on the wall that's glowing. It looks like it must be some sort of like a false wooden wall.
She'll start feeling around, seeing if she can't find a way to open it.
Sure. You take a look. You don't see any like opening mechanisms.
Hey, Lou, hang on, you got a little. Oh wait, no, it's still there. Hold on, just
It's fine. It's
okay. There we go.
it's fine.
No,
Thank you, though.
I got it. I got it.
You once. Wow.
We're gonna take the 8 candles, and I'll leave. They're nice candles, even if they aren't magical. I'll leave like, say, what do you think? 5 gold on the counter.
I have no concept of money.
Yep.
Serena's gonna reach into her pouch and pull out some, or sprinkle some dust over it to try and, at the very least, highlight where she believes it is.
Lou, here's a funny little thought.
Yep, easy enough to do.
It's a store where the candle's labeled with like a price tag and what they do.
I mean, I was gonna ask for that, but we got distracted.
Lou
Well,
holds up
I
half
asked
burned
for it
candle
now.
up his-
I'm gonna leave all the candles I stole from the house here, so there are actually more candles left behind.
Oh, you're candle bombing them? Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, was there any indication
no.
of what these candles were?
Just on shelves.
All right.
Misfit, how could you? You've increased the supply. Now it's gonna drop the prices. He's gonna go bankrupt.
That's what you get.
You find anything, Serena?
It's just walking back out. Yes, actually.
Oh, do we want everyone to come on in and get out of the rain for a bit? And
Probably a good idea.
does the door lock from the inside?
I would assume.
You could work it.
Oh, yeah, let's get everyone inside.
All right, so you gather the rest of your party, bring them indoors.
And I'll go check out what Serena found.
Why did you let me eat like 15 candles?
We didn't like
You-
you. You did that on your own.
You ate 15 candles?
Oh, when I was a bear. I remembered.
Didn't I make you throw those up?
Yeah, I did.
So I didn't let you eat 15 candles, is what I'm hearing.
Well, no, I ate the candles, but you made me throw them up.
Because it's bad for you?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have eaten those candles.
Which is why I stopped you. What's the problem here?
I'm just saying, maybe next time you see a bear eating 15 candles.
You were very
Wait,
sneaky
don't.
about it, if you remember.
You're also a very stubborn bear.
Man, I was kind of a problem child, huh?
Yes.
I'm sorry about that.
Got all of you problem children.
And Serena's gonna
Show them
gesture
the
at
false wall.
Yeah. It's got kind of like this faint blue highlight over it.
Can I try pressing on it?
It's wood. Doesn't pop loose or move.
I know it's here, but still working on how to open it.
Let an investigation.
Go for it.
I should provide aid. Help them
Alright.
search around.
Can't see anything.
I mean, my best usually idea is break it.
No certainty. But
Absolutely not.
Are you thinking just blowing it up or trying to pry it open?
Pry it open for the first part. I don't have a crowbar though.
You.
I've got an idea.
So Simon pulls out a crowbar.
Thank you, Simon.
You could try knocking. Perhaps he's down there.
Fake. How big is this fake wall?
It looks like a small hatch, like big enough for someone to go through, like if they were kneeling down.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a box size.
Did you say it was in a wardrobe? Or just the wall?
It's in the wall, so like it's
Okay.
in a built-in closet, like in the wall in the closet.
Okay.
No, Misfit, you can't turn into a lion.
I'm just saying, I heard stories about people who go in wardrobes.
Mhm. There are plenty of witches to choose from.
Got a buffet.
I'll knock heavily on the door.
All right, so you hit where the false wall is. Nothing.
Mhm.
Wait a couple minutes. No answer. Doesn't open.
Should we really be damaging someone's private residence?
He could be in a lot of danger.
I was asking if we should. I'm still doing it. I'm going to try and pry open this with a crowbar.
All right, so you kind of go where it is. Roll an athletics check really quick.
Does the crowbar give advantage or no?
I'm
All
taking
right.
it into account.
Okay.
Can't really find a spot to like pry against it
Yeah, it is.
without damaging it, at least.
Yeah. Mm.
You always just slam it in there and pry it off that way. But
Do you have mending, Serena?
Is anyone else in the living quarters?
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out here.
Is Marius in the main area? Okay. And is Simon with him or
Mhm.
who's Simon?
everyone.
Alright.
Why are we
Uh,
breaking into this guy's house?
She will nod towards Lou while saying no.
We're gonna see if you'd identify our stuff.
Yeah, I know. I don't feel like we should break in here.
Misfit, you've got a really good nose. I don't suppose you could maybe sniff out whatever he's been using to open it?
My nose isn't as good in people form. Kind of just smells like candles in here.
It does really smell a lot like scented candles.
Are there any plants in here?
Not specifically now.
How close to the forest are we right now?
Maybe like between like 250, 500 feet, something like that.
All right, I think at least if anything, we could use this as a chance, Misfit. Do you think you could locate a similar plant to that, or the plant that belongs to this thorn?
Yes, sir.
Use this as a staging area.
Nods.
All right, I'm gonna take the thorn. I'm gonna try to find it.
So you're casting detect plants.
Locate animals or plants. Yep.
All right. Does it give you a specific distance requirement? What am I working with here?
You learn the direction and distance within 5 miles.
Within 5 miles, you say? Da, 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 da. Trying to think if that would be. You get a vague sense of direction at your max distance. And it's kind of like a much more northern but northeastern direction from your current location.
Seems like it's kind of a ways away.
Well, that's something.
God. Do we want to dry off before going back into the rain?
You said this could be a good staging area, right?
Yes.
It's probably not a bad idea. Although I do really want to find out what's beyond that passage. Just don't blow it to pieces, and I'm sure we can make it look good as new.
Does anyone happen to have mending?
Yes, Serena has mending.
Yeah, she
Simon
nodded to you and said no.
Then I heard the word no, so I assumed not.
Nodding doesn't work well in a land of words.
Nodding is up and down, shaking is left and right.
Why don't you say what you mean? All right, I'm gonna just. Oh, I guess I'm prying open violently.
Or you could just go out to the room and ask the guy who's really strong to do it, and
Yeah, but
that's
then
an
that
option.
you have to take off your helmet and plunge you into darkness.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's probably running out.
Yep. I don't want to be in the room when you get plunged into darkness.
He'll just fall over.
Yep. So I guess roll an athletics check again.
Are you gonna damage it to open it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Roll 1.
Okay. So you go ahead and you kind of hit it. It bounces off, strikes you like in the shin. It scrapes down the entirety of the front of your shin.
Ow.
Ooh.
Did I roll a 0?
Yes, you did.
Perfect.
And from outside, you guys hear like a low rumble. And you gather there's probably something outside that may have just heard that.
Everyone get down. Serena's gonna crouch down, try and stay out of sight of the window.
Windows are boarded up. It doesn't matter.
This is true. However, you did leave the front door open.
Did
And
they
two
not
people
close?
in the main room.
Did they not close the? Oh, god damn it!
If you would like to do so, you can move to close it now.
I can't see. I'm not doing anything. My guide
Oh.
left me.
Dustin
I'll try to
goes to
close it.
close it and walks out the front door.
Honestly,
Closes
because it's-
whatever it is it's on its head.
honestly, that's funny, but I want to, but I won't.
Hey, we said
Oh.
everyone come inside.
Yeah, I'll close it.
Close
All
the
right,
door.
go ahead. You're very stealthy because you still have Patch without a trace at the moment. Roll a sleight of hand check as you kind of gently try to close that door.
Oops.
No, you just close the door.
You like go to close it, and all of a sudden a bug. Not that you're scared of the bug, but it like falls from the ceiling on your hand, and your nerves are just enough off that you shut the door. You're like, oh. You gather one of those wolves is outside, and you start hearing like it paw at the front door, and it's like sniffing underneath.
Misfit, like one of your sit. Wait, no.
I'm just kind of kneeling by the door, hackles raised. Gently petting the bug in my hand.
Can Serena see over by the door?
No, because the windows are all closed. You
So
just
she
hear
can't
it.
see.
Mm-mm.
Can she see inside, like where Misfit is?
If he's in the main room, yeah.
Okay, this is a big enough radius. So she is going to throw out a major image and try and mask our scent with the scent of scented candles.
We have scented candles.
Yeah, but it might be able to smell us as well.
I light all the candles.
We're in a candle shop that smells like scented candle.
Yeah, that's why she's trying to mask our scent with the scent that's here.
All
as
I hear is
opposed to
more
a
candles.
completely different.
Always more candles. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It
Pretty
can cover a 20-foot area, so basically from the front door back as far as she can.
All right, so you make it stink like a candle. Just
Does that
see
smell?
what mod is. That is a +5. Roll roll an
Performance?
Arcana check for me.
Sure you don't want performance?
15 versus a 15. Just enough. It kind of sniffs underneath the door again. And it like starts walking around the outside of the house. Slowly kind of making its way in like little patrols around it. It doesn't leave. And it's not trying to like bust down the door, but it's very dubious that something is in here.
That was close.
But I can't tell what.
Alright. Doesn't sound like it's at the door anymore.
Yeah, but it's walking around.
Um, so jeez. And if I can get somewhere I can see, I might be able to lure it away a bit.
You'll have to open a door.
Our other option is if we can dispatch it incredibly quickly before it gets a chance to howl. If it gets a chance to call, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Do we want to just dispatch it quickly then?
It's got to be real fast.
Alright, everyone gather. We'll need to at least gather by one of the entrances.
And if we can't dispatch it fast enough,
Then I guess we have to get moving quicker than we want.
alright, I've got an idea. I think I can. Where do you want to ambush it? I might be able to lead it over and get its attention somewhere else.
It might
How-
just go away if we give it a minute.
That could.
We should probably give it a few moments before we
Maybe-
do anything.
Maybe Bram can lead it away.
Hey,
Sure. You like slip them out. All right, so you send him out like through the chimney. All right, so he kind of pops up. He looks about. Roll a perception check for him as he goes to look. doesn't see anything, but you hear through him like this scratching sound. You fly around for a bit, and you kind of like hear it coming from the corner, and you kind of like Raven hop over, and you look, and you see something bent over something, and you hear like crunching. Let me get you a picture real quick. One sec. Where did it go? You see. We're going to stop here in just a second. And send it to you in Discord because I have a portrait picture, not an image link. But this is what you see. As you kind of watch, it appears to be like standing over what looks like probably a body of some sort. Whose, though, you're not sure. However, as you get closer, it turns around and looks in Bram's direction, and this is what you see. And it just shrieks at Bram. And that is where we will stop tonight. You can share that with them if you want to.
What did you see?
I know, I accidentally put it in portrait art instead of image art. It's like, why is it not showing up earlier? Works for tokens, but that's about it.
I got blasted several times today.
Dude,
sure
you
did,
guys got
buddy.
rocked so hard by that candle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
What a lovely looking woman.
There you go.
Is that Sunte? Oh, she looks good.
No, Cynthia would look scarier than that, dude. You know that.
I still like the lure in L1. Nice. Ooh, well, Friday's going to be one of those fun ones. We still have to see what happens to Sunthe. You guys kind of left Sunthe alone to her own devices. Kind of a setback trying to kill that thing only to find out after we rushed to get it just enough. Came all the way back and took out Ari with it. So who knows? You may get out. Or you may never get out. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
So we'll be back here Friday for Kelso's game, Midnight Central, and then Saturday night for some Grimdark action. So everybody have a good week, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Night, everybody.
not everybody.
Good night.
Good night.